Hello, my name is Lou Valeris, Project Executive for L&R Structure out of Miami, Florida. We are currently here at the Tiffany House in beautiful Fort Lauderdale Beach. The Tiffany House is a 12-story condominium with an amenities deck on the 4th level and an amenities deck on the 8th level. It also has retail on the ground level. L&R has used all types of different shoring systems. Really, it's determined by the building and the job site conditions that we have. We've used table truss systems, we used column hung systems, we've used stick framing, scaffold framing. Basically, it's determined by the job sites and the conditions that surround it.
Hi, my name is Raul Ramirez. I'm the project manager for Baker Concrete Construction here at 121 Marina in Ocean Reef, Key Largo, Florida. This is a private community. We have approximately 200,000 square feet of elevated slab. Those 200,000 square feet are split into 5 different buildings, and we have 4 elevated slabs per building. Some of our challenges have been that we are so separated from Miami, Florida. Therefore, one of our challenges is that trying to get manpower here onto the job site.
The reason we decided to go with a different system than we were normally accustomed to was the conditions on this job site. The locations of the cranes and their capacities did not allow us to use the truss tables that we wanted to use. That was a large determining factor. When we looked at GridFlex, we saw that it had a possibility. It had some very good options, which it was simple, it was light, it was able to be moved by manpower rather than using the crane. So we chose the GridFlex system for those reasons.
The reason we wanted to try GridFlex here was because we were hearing great things about it, and we figured, that on a smaller building with not a lot of room for a crane, we couldn't use the tower crane here, and the crawler crane that we have, it does not have a lot of room. So there's areas where it's tough to move around tables. Therefore, the GridFlex system we thought would be good to give it a try here on this building. Some of the other shoring systems that I've used in the past are the single scaffold loose frame system, the single post beam system, truss table system, and now we are working with the GridFlex system for the first time here at 121 Marina.
Well, at the beginning, like in any system that you start using that's new, there's a learning curve. We started with 12 men working the GridFlex system, and after a couple of floors, we reduced that by 50%. We went to 6 men. We're currently getting somewhere around 100 square feet per man hour on 16,500 square feet on a typical deck, and we're very happy with the system.
When I first heard we were going to use the GridFlex system here at 121 Marina, I got very excited because I saw a video of how fast the system was going to go. Then when we started using it here at 121 Marina, we encountered our challenges. This building doesn't have a rectangular straight shape. It tends to step out, the balconies step out a lot. Therefore, we came up on a couple challenges where we had to use some loose frame scaffold, and we have been able to make it work. We were able to bring in the loose frame scaffold ahead of time and prepare it, and as soon as we had the GridFlex ready, strip and place. But it's worked out. We've been able to combine both systems and make it work, and it's been smooth. It's been a smooth transition.
Mi nombre es Ernesto, yo soy supervisor de la compañía L&R Structural Contractors. Estamos aquí en el proyecto Tiffany House. Yo pienso que el sistema es competitivo con los sistemas que hemos usado anteriormente. Es un sistema bien liviano, los hombres producen bien 10 horas en comparación con otros sistemas que a lo mejor hay que usar más personal para llegar a una producción X de pies cuadrados por hora. Es bien fácil desencofrarlo y además es sistemático, o sea que no hay forma de que se deteriore el material. porque obligatoriamente tiene que quitarlo uno por uno, como mismo lo instala, como mismo hay que desinstalarlo, así que no hay pérdida de material.
Hola, mi nombre es Jorge García. Tengo trabajando en construcción probablemente 12 a 14 años. Trabajo ahora mismo para Baker Concrete Construction. Soy asistente superintendente y llevo probablemente trabajando para Baker de 9 a 8 o 10 años. Cuando me dijeron que iba a utilizar el sistema que estamos usando ahora mismo aquí, era algo nuevo para mí. Estaba ansioso por aprender un nuevo sistema y me parece que es un sistema muy bueno, muy rápido, seguro. Me gusta porque se mira la producción, se mira el trabajo, se mira limpio. No necesitamos demasiado material para hacer un piso.
So we had heard that the GridFlex was getting great results, great numbers on productivity, and that was one of the other reasons why we wanted to give it a shot here with PERI. And we did notice that you can get great numbers. We managed to build a whole floor, 6,700 square feet with 12 men in an 8-hour day. Basically amounts to 70 square feet per man hour.
Para hacer los 8,000 pies cuadrados, si estuviéramos utilizando los frames, me imagino que algunos 10 o 12 personas necesitaríamos para hacer ese trabajo, porque es muy distinto al material que estamos usando ahora. Probablemente pienso que algunos 8,000 o 10,000 pies cuadrados, probablemente con algunas 6 personas. Eso con el material puesto aquí en el lugar de trabajo, probablemente yo pienso que se hace más de 8,000 pies cuadrados.
We had to count on a lot of unskilled labor, and we had to teach a lot of laborers how to build the system. But it turns out that because it was such an easy system, such an easy puzzle to build and strip, that we had great success with it. So I definitely recommend it, and I think it's an easy system that anyone can pick up on.
Bueno, aquí en Miami, como ya muchos sabemos, habemos muchos trabajadores que podremos saber más que otros. Con el sistema que tenemos ahora mismo, no necesariamente tienes que tener los mejores carpinteros de Miami. Yo pienso que con un par de ayudantes, no necesariamente tengas que ser carpintero, tú puedes hacer el trabajo con un cabecilla que sepa hacer el trabajo, que lo guíe cómo hacer las cosas.
Originally, we were concerned about how durable the GridFlex system was going to be, but we noticed that even though it looks and it is very light, the material has been able to withstand the way we strip it, and we have had no issues with the material being damaged. And same thing with when you nail the plywood to the GridFlex, we were concerned whether we were going to make a lot of holes in the same area, but we're basically finished with the whole project, and we had no problems in either area, whether it was stripping and it being damaged when it hit the floor, or with the plywood being attached to the GridFlex. The plywood here, we were using the PERI poplar plywood, and with the nails, we were using 6 nails on each sheet of plywood. We were using the PERI spiral nails also, which worked great. With the GridFlex filler system, we also picked it up very fast. Our laborers had no trouble. It was like a puzzle that was very easy to put together. You have a couple different sizes of fillers, but they all work the same way. You have a larger filler which you can wedge in, or you can fit into the regular PERI forms, or you have smaller pieces that you can just put up and put a shore underneath it. And our laborers had no trouble, catching on to where to use it and when to use it, and it was very straightforward. With the stripping of the GridFlex, we loved it because it was just as easy as it was to install. It was just, basically the same way to bring it back down. Therefore, there was no challenge for our laborers to strip the form. And another thing that I loved was how clean it was. You can organize it very easily compared to the loose frame scaffold where you have a lot of pieces.
Bueno, para estripear el sistema que estamos usando ahora mismo, me parece que eso es lo más fácil, lo más rápido y lo más seguro que puede, en lo que yo tengo trabajando, es lo que yo he visto. Me parece que es un sistema muy bien, seguro. y adecuado para los trabajadores, no es pesado, se trabaja cómodamente, queda limpio el área, eso me parece un excelente sistema y ese es seguro.
If you just put 6 nails, the system comes down very easily. The more nails you put, we had to pry it, we had to wedge it a little more in order to strip the system.
Como ustedes pueden ver, con la facilidad que el muchacho saca el rechor, el otro muchacho soporta por si algunas veces se baja, entonces él está sirviendo de seguridad al mismo tiempo.
In comparing the GridFlex system to the loose frame scaffold, two of the things that stand out to me, for which I would prefer to use the GridFlex over the loose frame, is the safety, how safe my guys can put up the system and how well they can organize it and move it over to the next building. Therefore, I'm comfortable that I will be using the GridFlex system again for those two main reasons.
What we like about the PERI GRIDFLEX system is that it's light, it's simple, it's safe, and it's a very clean product.